ready for the Major? No! I said, are you ready for the AniMajor?
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before, higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Please welcome the initial team to the stage, Team Nigma. That's the second place group stage team taking the stage, and only one team did better than them. It's the Chinese team that everyone's been fearing, everyone's been setting the meta and watching. Welcome to the stage, PSG.LGD.
PSG.LGD.
静まることのない争いさえ影に隠れ不可欠な翼をもぎ取られしまい明日捨てる覚悟決めて錆びれてしまう笑顔
They go for another magic damage dealing carry, which you guys are generally not too big on as a counter to Terribly.
Because it's not great. Like you're good versus TB until he gets 2-3 items.
Now in the playoffs, full of a lot of momentum. It looks like GH, nice pick up in the Couriers. Couriers dying all over the place. It seems.
PSG.LGD. Oh, hang on.
Why? He's taking too much damage here. Unless, yeah, he's got no more mana to be able to save himself. They're even going to drain a little bit more mana away from him. Mind control. It's going to have to find him in the trees somewhere. Why? Hiding. Little spot. Mind control. They're not going to give up on this, I think. Oh, he spots him. Finds him. First blood for mind control.
I mean, only the puck can really rotate. That's the one issue with this lineup, and here it comes. TP into the top lane.
Yep, they're going to go for it. See if they can get the two-man coil. Nope, it's only going to be one man onto mind control. The last couple of shots following Kuro, but they're going to focus on this Dragon Knight. A much bigger kill. Kuro hanging around, trying to help out his offlaner as best as possible, but he won't be able to do it.
It's not bad. It's a big part of the reason that the Tide's currently ahead of the Spectre net worth. Also the stacks. Nice deny by Y,
Nicely done. Y. Picking up a good deny in that mid tower still, though. Miracle finding a big opening. Ooh, didn't actually go for the split earth there. Off the telekinesis. As a result, nothing to say. He's able to jump away.
Both teams still pretty comfortable. Miracle, nice invade.
This is a really big kill. They can get it. They will. Split earth, and they even use the Han. ILTW will join in and claim the bounty. It's quite nice.
That is a dream for Leshrac, and still, again, taking enemy jungle. This is going to be the key Kuro.
Showing up behind Kuro here. Arrow nicely thrown out there. Looks like they're calling for a sweep over, but I believe Faith Beyond was not spotted by that ward. He was already hidden in trees, and they're setting up right now. Nigma, they're not going to spot this one coming. Miracle going to be blown up on the spot with that Ravage, which also clipped mind control, so they might be able to catch him as well.
Might just look to make a move back themselves.
Yeah, Nigma's just going to run it back, right?
Yep.
They're saying, okay, no Ravage. Faith Beyond trying to make himself a target, knowing that he doesn't have Ravage. His tankiness is his best ability right now. Innocence being targeted by ILTW, but he's also quite a tanky boy, so he's not so easily going to fall either until, okay, maybe the damage coming out from GH. That helps a little bit.
It's excellent Dota from both teams, starting with the opening bans. You have to go. There's no Tomb, and there's no Ravage.
You're going to try for this. Oh, never mind. Look at that. The hood into the blink away, and the puck here for the punish. Arrow's going to go out. Dodge by GH. Tidehunter, again, pushing himself forward, trying to tank up for the team so the damage dealers can do something, but it's a little bit too much damage. It's a finger of death. Finish them off.
Pickoffs, that instant hex, as you said. Expect nothing to say. Yeah, he already has it queued up. Blink, Veil, hold up.
He's going to jump onto Kuro here. Arrow, Kuro, not able to dodge it. That's commitment from Faith Beyond to be able to finish off the captain of Nigma. Now, does manage to steal the arrow, and they've also killed the Undying. Faith Beyond is in a little deep right now, and ILTW, recognizing that, is trying to slow him down. Slow his retreat as much as possible. They're going to have to do something here. A coil goes out. They're going to turn and go for Mind Control instead. Mind Control brings the rest of LGD back, but it does cost him his life. Be able to just tank through an initiation like that, which he has to worry about from not just the Blink Dragon Tail that's coming from the DK, but also soon it's going to be Kuro's Blink Dagger. That should be online very soon. A big kill being found here by Miracle. There's no way out for him here, so.
And right now, I'd say they have a pretty huge lead in this upcoming team fight.
Yeah, and I think both of these items that they just picked up, hold up, Faith Beyond, they're going to poke at him here. Mind Control does make the jump forward and manage to catch the Undying. They blow him up before the Tombstone goes down, but at the same time, Miracle, under the assault of Ame, will fall in the river. Now they manage to get the Dragon Coil onto the Dragonite as well with a follow-up arrow. Very nicely done. That coil is still keeping ILTW in place, and if they can keep vision of him, they should be able to run him down as well. The Orb going to spot him. No hiding places here, ILTW. They're going to keep it up. They built a 4K net worth lead off of farming and pickoffs. Now it's 7K off of a team fight. Now another team fight is going to make it even worse as Kuro jumps in. He hits the Hex, but he's not going to be able to stop Miracle from dying here. We'll follow him into the grave.
Well, Spectre takes the damage post-reduction, but Dispersion is done pre-reduction in terms of damage output.
Oh, trying to do the Manta trick to see if he can get out of the coil. Doesn't actually work. Snaps it towards the end, and now they blow the Ravage because they've got the carry of Nigma dead. He's making it even harder for them. He's already picked up a Dagon 1. This smoke needs to work for Nigma. They managed to find the back line. Jin-Q first, missed out on the Hex though, onto the puck, and that is going to cost Kuro his life, and Jin-Q still manages to be able to jump away. Mind Control in big here with the BKB. They managed to finish up the 5 position, but that's not much. They need to be able to help out Mind Control, but stuck inside this coil with the Terrorblade laying, and the damage Miracle can't get out either. They started with going on Jin-Q, and Jin-Q will put the nail in the coffin for this team fight by killing Miracle and assisting in the death of ILTW as well.
They're just so far behind in the item progression. Ame is enormous.
The Mirana's going to be found here. That'll be a free pickoff.
It's a big streak.
Nigma, okay, maybe not so free. Nothing to say. Was setting up here, and he does manage to get here pretty damn fast. Now, they have a Tombstone here as well, so these supports, they're not going to be able to run away from this. They're going to get swept up here by LGD, jumping away. GH with the stolen phase shift blink.
What a beast.
Actually survives.
God, I'm using rich words, but it's 5-head. And the Veil Dagon, it's so powerful against heroes like Lion and Rubik. They want to play safe in the back line. Well, they just get bursted down. Now with Aegis,
Kuro can't get out. Kuro can't get out. He's stuck in the trees. Should have kept hiding there, Kuro. Now Mind Control looking to be able to slow down this push. Gets forced, breaking the coil. And the Tombstone out. Nigma, they can't even really get close to it. And they're just going straight through the tier 4s, apparently. Nigma, one last hold from them, it looks like, but Kuro, he's not going to be in that unless he can buy back. Good Ravage going out, catching a lot of heroes, and they are getting a little bit low, but Ame is still the undefeated champ here as the BKB, they're all just ignoring him and trying to run away. The meta is down, so they can freely kite him as much as they want. And Disc going out, nothing to say, has no mana, so he's only going to be left with this blink to the side, but no mana to be able to TP out. A Yule Scepter into another phase shift, but this time no blink, and still no mana to be able to work with.
He has a Satanic and a Daedalus since we last checked on his items.
They're going to run into Ame first here. Gets off the reflection. He will slow him down. Dragon Tail first for the counter Ravage going out.
Stolen.
It's stolen bout from G. No, he got the Gush. Actually, he didn't get it. It's the Ravage. Oh, no. They needed that to be able to save Miracle, as even with the BKB, he's not getting out of here. Arrow going down. Jin-Q hits a BK beat up Dragonite, so instead he turns to find the captain of Nigma. Kuro dies once again.
No Ravages, however, so you got to be a little cautious. But it is 5-1-3.
ILTW coming in to the side, trying to go for the Undying first, who gets forced away. They do have the coil onto ILTW. A stolen coil out from the Rubik, but he couldn't get it off. It's nothing to say, executes him first, and Dame cleans up the rest. Really come up and found the counter to Nigma's strategy so far. One last ride in this game one, jumping forward, mind control. That's a tanky Dragon Knight, but he looks like nothing compared to Ame and all the damage he's able to pump out. They're actually getting Ame a little bit low. Maybe they can kill him. Oh no, the Ravage, it spoils everything. It gets off the Satanic. They were just giving them just a glimmer of hope before it gets snatched away. Nigma, they hope to be able to make a ride through the upper bracket for an easier run into the grand finals. They're going to need to run this series back in 2 games.
And same goes for the gyro on Nigma, right? Like, it's not the gyro that's the actual carry. Yeah, you get buffed up by Desio, but it's the TA.
Why?
So you will be fighting very early on with either gyro.
Does manage to find an illusion rune for the refill on Miracle's bottle, so he doesn't need the supports, but maybe he needs some help right now. Uses that illusion rune to be able to disjoint a bit, but the arrow lands on point. Still though, GH healing him up, nothing to say. He's the first to fall. Without their damage dealer, Miracle, he can actually wand up and turn around and fight. The tombstone's gone, and Miracle looks to be able to get his revenge. Dodges the spear. It's going to be Kuro who tanks that one instead. Faith Beyond looking to be able to even out the odds here. Xinkyu jumps away. Miracle laying the trap to help. GH get away. Oh, cutting down the tree and sidestepping to the right. All right, so she's going to be heading to the triangle. Faith Beyond looking to be able to keep that triangle safe by sitting in lane here, keeping the gyrocopter out of the way.
Very greedy build in the previous game. Was incredibly squishy and...
Okay, apparently... Oh, rotation from nothing to say with the double damage rune he got in the bottom lane. This time around, he wins the 50-50, and he, like Miracle, uses that power rune to great success. You think he just doesn't think Nigma can get aggressive?
Looks that way. I think he might be mistaken, though. He'll probably find himself in trouble. Xinkyu.
On to the high ground.
You don't have the same delivery issues because you might be tethered. You've got a bunch of stuns in front of you.
Nothing to say. All over the place with that zip. He does find the kill anyway on the Phoenix. Nigma going to be setting up here. Should be able to get this fast kill on the Undying. The Tombstone is out though. ILTW needs to be able to deal with that one, but he's going to be speared into the arena wall. And nothing to save with the follow-up. Chain disables. GH doesn't have relocate, so he can't save his carry here. The arrow going to go wide, but the shots on GH, they're going to be on point. They should be able to finish off this tower. PSG.LGD, they have been a bit more loath, as you said, to give away these towers, and it looks like they're going to keep going here. The Supernova on out, so PSG.LGD can't fight back.
By the way, such a cool way to kind of show love to teams across the world.
Ame going to be found with a heavy smoke rotation. Moonlight Shadow is not going to save him, neither is the arena. Goddamn double damage runes.
But it does. Initiation immediately. Careful about the high ground if he gets Tomb down, though.
Nice spear.
There it goes.
And there is the Tomb on the high ground here. Ame, he's feeling good about this fight. Long jump in from nothing to say. Identifying GH, trying to go for him first. The Supernova to protect, but they can maybe get away from this one as Mind Control dropping lower and lower. They finish him off. Decay does enough damage, and even though they have the Aegis, you've got to respect LGD and their capabilities right now. They're going to try and bring down Miracle twice. Aegis first, spearing him back deeper into the rest of the teams. Oh, but a relocate out, that's going to be able to bail him away. GH, nicely done. And now it's LGD, maybe caught in this one. Pushed back by the Gust. They're trying to deal with the Tombstone. They're trying to put out the damage, but the Gyrocopter just died so quickly without GH's tether.
He's just not nearly as tanky as he thinks he is, Cap, and he didn't even get the wand off. They're fighting into Tombstone. Yeah, they cleared it, but it was just a little too late. GH bring his T away. They had no damage. Hang on.
Going back in, trying to execute the Draw Ranger real quickly. They got him. Massive amounts of minus armor comes from Miracle with Mind Control, outputting a bit of physical damage as well. The side blades pumping in a bit more. Xinkyu, he's going to be target. And they do manage to get an extra kill on top of this one. Nigma, GH dead. They're saying, let's keep this going. The smoke up, they're going to be able to find Kuro. Both supports should die here as the arrow follows that one up. Nigma are actually going to try and take this fight. They don't have buybacks on the supports, but they're still trying to do this. The Tombstone's going to go out. Long zip over, catching ILTW, while at the same time Mind Control's trying to deal with the Tombstone while he's still BK beat up. ILTW going for Faith Beyond, who tanks up as much damage as possible, but ILTW gets burned out by nothing to say.
This Team Nigma, you're going to be forced to hold hands in a team fight. this kind of provides that AoE threat. Oh, nice BKB.
Turning around. Dodging the Dragon Tail, jumping forward, nothing to say. Managed to get that AoE disable, keeping Miracle out of the team fight. That allows Ame to be able to fight a bit more with the mind control. Dragonite, they get away through the arena. The BKB is pursuing here. Managed to get Y, teeping out Faith Beyond. He's not going to be able to do anything. All their damage is just onto this one hero that won't die.
That's true.
They're going to move over, smoking over to Miracle, and they do manage to catch Drow Ranger this time around. The BKB, it may not be able to save him. He's running. Nigma, though, catching up. Miracle popping the Manta, high ground. Oh, turn around, but the BKB pop-up Miracle. Where are all these shots going? They're all getting blocked by the Bulwark. It's not good enough, though. The Supernova on the high ground. Nigma take full control of the LGD base now. Long zip in, though. They're going to be able to pull a couple here with this one. The arrow following up, managed to land on the Phoenix. Miracle, though, is walking away, and that is what LGD cannot abide by. Nothing to say, trying to put out measly bit of damage onto ILTW, but they really need Ame for that, but Ame is being chased down by Kuro. Kuro is actually going to go for this one, but the Manta Pop turns around quickly, kills the Phoenix. It was a good try by the Captain Enigma, but he still dies. Nothing to say, back and forth. Now he's used all of his mana to be able to kill the Gyrocopter, but can he get out? The Bulwark shots do not absorb the damage. Stormseer dies, Stormseer zips, Stormseer looks to be able to stop the TP, but he doesn't get there in time. Instead, he'll have to content himself with a kill on mind control, but it's just not the same as getting that kill onto Miracle. For them, Miracle's gonna jump in. Can he manage to steal this Aegis? He's trying to kill the Drow Ranger first before they can pick up that secondary life, but the Bulwark shots, it takes it away and snatches up the Aegis. Is the Drow Ranger. Actually, the Stormseer instead. Storm with the secondary life. Can he actually win this fight? The spear on through, keeping Miracle out of the fight. He does end up dying here, but ILTW representing so much damage, cleaning up most of LGD's trying to kill the creeps right now, but there's still 2 melee creeps he has to deal with. Pulling him out. He's got to just keep pulling him. It doesn't even matter if he loses his life here. As long as he keeps the creeps away from the base and the backdoor protection is up, it's okay. Can he zip away? Can he get out of this one? It doesn't look like. Oh, whoa! The Lotus Orb coming out from Xinkyu. He snuck in with the Moonlight Shadow and managed to save his ally. Backdoor protection. It's down, though. The creeps are still coming in. They may have saved the Storm Spear, but he's got to figure out a way to be able to stall this. He kills the creep wave. Backdoor protection will be coming up soon, but maybe not fast enough. The Tier 4 towers, they're already dead. The throne is exposed. Nigma's gunning for it. 15 seconds left. The Drow Ranger, but it's going to be about 10 seconds too late as Nigma finish up the game. A giant roar coming from the side of Nigma as they've evened up the series now.
What an incredible game. I love this. I'm so happy we're going to go to game 3. Unbelievable performance from both sides. Team Nigma closing it out. You can see a little bit of a pop-off. They know they're still a game away, but they're feeling themselves. They kill the Storm, get the creeps, and they go for the win.
Miracle on the DK? Yep. And it's mind control on the Broodmother.
They switch it up in game 3.
Okay, it's hard to bet against Broodmother. It's also hard to bet 4PL based on what I've seen so far this tournament.
And so far, he's a bit behind in this mid lane. DK definitely favored. The damage reduction on the Q, level 1, is enough to disrupt last hits. Faith Beyond them, setting up for a stun.
Yeah, we'll be able to get it. A decent amount of magic damage, but now the armor tank with a Fairy Fire as well. It's going to allow ILTW to turn around and kill Xinkyu. And even, Faith Beyond actually hit the Caustic Finale, but it wasn't quite enough damage. Ultimately, he does end up exploding as another creep dies.
Just trying to alleviate pressure, right? I think it was either Aoi or Effie talking about hang on PL.
Going for the kill here. Ame doesn't have anything to do here.
Nice.
Now, this is definitely going to be a big problem at some point in time. Faith Beyond underneath the Sandstorm isn't actually leaving it just yet. Going to queue up the Epicenter, going for the kill. Burrow Strike. Whoa. Oh, no. It's a level 1 Burrow Strike, so he wasn't going to catch him there. And ILTW managing to heal up off of an early leveling of Sunder. Cute play.
It's not like he's having a bad game. Hasn't died, hasn't found a kill. Tread soon to be completed.
They're going to use the dust here. Oracle, he knows Faith Beyond. His only option out of this one is to be able to turn with the Epicenter, the disruption going out. Sandstorm trying to kill as many spiders before he dies. Mind control is low enough, though, that the poison will actually wipe him out.
Team Nigma.
Sandstorm again, trying to defend. The dust does catch him here. Faith Beyond, he's being routed. Curl behind the Tier 1 tower, ready to set up with a Fortune's End. That'll lead into the Dragon Tail stun. Feels like he really wants to kick this Terrorblade out of farming area. Once again, Faith Beyond left with nothing but an Epicenter and a Burrow Strike turnaround. But of course, he's going to die every single time. Guaranteed relocate into the mid lane, but Miracle does die as the Perch goes out. And the Supernova, it's going to be successful. They can't get close enough. They brought the Broodmother into this one. The False Promise is going to go down. That'll bail Mind Control out for sure.
Very effective tool against the Terrorblade. Just take your own illusions.
And then have an illusion battle. It's not an illusion. And Shadow Demon. Gonna be caught. Faith Beyond intercepting though with a Burrow Strike Epicenter follow-up. They see GH. They want to be able to kill him at the same time. Miracle's a good target. Supernova on the high ground. Miracle turns around trying to deal with that, but his only ranged hero, he will not be able to kill this egg.
No.
It successfully explodes. GH with the relocate out denied by the Burrow Strike. ILTW will get burned up in the fire and flames.
They're looking to find the Brood.
This time
Nigma
around, they're
split.
gonna catch that. Pushing Brood Mother. Nice Burrow Strike lead off. Phantom Lancer getting there. Managed to inhibit him, so the mind control is going to be slowed down. The relocate away. GH is going to be silenced. Nothing to say. Puts a stopper on that one. Both the supports denied their life-saving ultimates. And as they get burned out, ILTW blowing everything he has to try and turn around.
Nigma, you got to either kill him or the egg, but again, that dreaded high ground.
Smoke it over. Oh, managed to dive away just in time. Why? Getting a good Sunray out. Jin Q gonna be safe. He turns around, immediately perches up. There goes the Supernova. They're gonna come in. Can they kill the egg fast enough? They will. Epicenter coming in, but Faith Beyond it. As soon as he goes in, he immediately goes back out. But still, they have to deal with this damn Phantom Lancer, and that false promise. He had built up a heap of damage. And this Ame Phantom Lancer is totally untouched. Nice move by Mind Control up to the high ground before he TPs away. The Phantom Lancer is a bit too big.
Jin Q has Ags. He is Ags Shadow Demon.
And now he's going to be able to break the Dragon Knight every single one at a time of these team fights. Physical damage ramping up now for the Phantom Lancer. A good way to take this fight. Miracle's looking for an opening here. Watching him Spider Legs up through the side. He really wants to be able to catch the Shadow Demon or this Phoenix, but Mind Control's in some trouble. Zombie's beginning to chase him down. Now they're going forward. Miracle's going to attack the back line. ILTW pushing for Jin Q, but a disruption. That's going to be able to buy him a little bit more time. Now the Supernova going off. They do manage to get off a Sunder onto Nothing to Say. They're dealing with the egg at the same time. The egg does explode, but ILTW needs to be able to get a relocate back to the fountain. He does live. A buyback now for the IO, but Miracle is in so deep trying to kill that Shadow Team, and Jin Q lives through it all. Trying to slow him down. You can see the miss percentage chance is doing something here, but it really feels like it's just delaying the inevitable. Now to Doppelgangers, Miracle jumping forward, going for the Death Prophet, immediately does get the disruption though. They do have the Fortune's End going after, okay, no, they're gonna have to back up here. As Ame, they're trying to deal with Ame right now. The False Promise is gonna be used on the IO. Oh no, ILTW got bursted down. There goes the Divine Rapier. That damage happened quick and fast. So much magic damage. It overwhelms Team Nigma. It overwhelms ILTW. And Mind Control, rather, will play out his life on top of the throne. GG is called. LGD, they are moving to the upper bracket finals.
And they certainly deserve it, Cap. Like, just a great series. The Rapier comes out. A lot of oohs, a lot of ahs. Probably some chat spam, but that elation lasts only about 30 seconds because ultimately this PSG.LGD lineup, it's just, they're too strong. They have no answer to the PL. Doesn't matter how much damage you deal, if you can't stick to a target, they had just the one stun.